Welcome back to the Elliot Lake Football Channel on YouTube. We're going to do another ELFPL Game Week preview this evening. It's Game Week 27 next. Me and my brother Tommy Lake, we're going to go through our whole teams. Before we get started, I will ask if you're just doing a massive favour and click subscribe, so we can get up to 20 subscribers. Then, my target will be hit and I can retire. So yeah, that'll be a massive. I'd be really appreciative of that. So yeah, subscribe and like and put a comment in at some point through the video. That'd be amazing. Tommy, how are you, mate? How's your week going?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. All good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Busy day at work, was it? In the Lotus factory?
Very busy today. Yeah, very busy.
Good old boy.
Been on my feet all day.
Right. Yeah, good stuff. You going out with mum tonight? Where are you off to?
No, not tonight. She's busy tonight. We're going out on the weekend.
Oh, very nice. Cool. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get started with the fantasy football. So, it's been a crazy week. Honestly, I think if you didn't triple captain Salah, I don't know. I hate to think what your rank is now, but it's been an absolute mare. Luckily, Tommy, both you and I triple captain Mo Salah. Got a goal against Norwich and then a couple of goals against Leeds. So he ended up, I think, with 28 points. So if you did triple captain,
last week you said you were going to triple captain Trent. What happened about that?
I know, yeah, I bottled it. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. Yeah, I've seen a few people on Reddit who are just being, their season's over because they triple captain Trent, who ended up only getting 6 points. So yeah, let's have a little look at your team, Tom. We had Foster in goal. That's my team. Well, that's also my team. Let's have a go. Here we go. Why are you running? Tommy Lake, Ramsdale, Trent, Dallo didn't play, Cancelo, Bowen, Salah, triple captain, Saka, Foden, Antonio, King, and Jimenez. An all right week, Tommy. What do you think? Were you happy with 116 points? Obviously, you took a few hits as well.
Yeah, I took a -8, but yeah, I was happy with the week. I was happy that Dallo didn't come on, didn't start, so I got Livermore off the bench, 12 points.
Lovely.
Yeah,
lovely.
Very, very good.
Yeah, no. Church, obviously, Jimenez, you brought Jimenez in this week. You're happy with his 5 points? I know he's got a game tonight against Arsenal, so we're recording before that game.
Yeah. I'm happy with his 5 points. If he gets a goal tonight, then that's just a bonus. But if the Wolves don't score, then Ramsdale gets a clean sheet. So happy either way, really.
Yeah, nice. I mean, we talked about Weghorst last week as well, and he obviously got a goal and assist on the weekend against Brighton. We're going to talk about Burnley again in this video, I think, but that was a bit annoying because we were sort of humming and hawing whether to go Jimenez or Weghorst. We went with Jimenez. But yeah, I think long term Jimenez is the better option at the minute. Antonio's still in there, mate. You haven't thought about getting
he's not going anywhere.
He's got to come out, mate. He's got to come out.
He's not going anywhere. He'll score soon, trust me. He'll score soon.
Yeah, crazy. Right, okay, good effort. You're up to 175,000. Oh, you're down actually, so you've slipped a little bit. That's not too bad. You've still got a few chips left. So let's have a look at my team. So the standout thing here, I think, is Luke Ayling with the -3. Had a double game week against United and Liverpool. They hit 10 goals in overall. Luke Ayling, what on earth was I doing putting him in my team? I've had an absolute mare with that. Absolute mare. He'll be coming out at the soonest occasion. But yeah, I think he actually has a game this in the next game week. Yeah, he does. He's playing Spurs, so he'll be in my team again this week. So hopefully they keep it down to like 2 or 3. But we'll see. Lee's looking shocking. Put Coutinho in. Weren't too happy with his 2-pointer, but obviously that's more of a longer term pick as well. Jimenez obviously went with him. Happy with his assist. I watched that game. I think I fell asleep in the second half, but yeah, I thought I weren't too disappointed with his 5 points. And then obviously Kane, amazing performance against Man City, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant performance, absolutely brilliant. But he couldn't replicate against Burnley, unfortunately.
He couldn't, no, and that leads us on to our next little point here. So we're having a running competition here. So we're going to choose a player each.
Come on.
Yeah, he pulled out of the bag. I thought maybe Kane was going to take it after that 95th minute header went in against Man City. Obviously, like Burnley, they parked their double-decker bus and he couldn't get through. But yeah, I mean, Salah was crazy this week, and I think we all thought he was going to get a few goals. But you're happy to take an early lead in the Elliot versus Tommy fantasy trophy?
Yeah, ecstatic, absolutely ecstatic. I am. I always knew Salah would pull out the bag for me. Happy days. 1-0 up.
He smashed it. Yeah, 1-0 up. So that's the competition that really matters. So we'll come on to that again at the end of the video to decide the players we think are going to do well this weekend. Tommy, let's have a little look at your team for this weekend. So you've got 10 players playing. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be talking about their free hit, using that in this week. Because if you've got Arsenal players, you've got Liverpool players, Chelsea players. I know not many people have Chelsea at the minute, but they're all blanking this week. So there's going to be a lot of money on the bench. So a few people thinking of free hit. You're happy with how your team looks at the minute, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm happy with how my team looks. I've obviously got 10 players playing at the minute, but I'm thinking about transferring out Saka for either Coutinho or Mahrez. Haven't quite made a decision yet. And also I'm thinking about taking a -4, taking out King because he picked up a knock in the last game, 75% chance of playing. He's at a good price at the minute, 6.5 mil. Nice and cheap.
Yeah.
So
double game week as well.
Yeah, double game week 28. So that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
A minute.
Right. Having a bit of trouble with the internet. I hope the camera hasn't cut out and it's still recording, but hopefully it's all good. It's my end, Tommy. Don't you worry about that. You've got a nice expensive Sky Wi-Fi back the corner lane, so you're fine over there. I'm on the top deck. I'm on the top floor, so it's internet's a bit wobbly, but we're hanging on for dear life here, mate. Yeah, so you're gonna have Trent, Salah, James, Rambo on the bench, but yeah, I think your team's looking not too bad. Obviously, fairly similar to mine. Let's have a quick look at mine. So yeah, I'm thinking I can get 10 players out. Obviously, King's yellow flag now, so I haven't thought about maybe taking him out, but I'm looking at Ward-Prowse possibly. Ward-Prowse, and I might change on Bamadelli at the back. So I take on Bamadelli out, and I can upgrade him slightly to put Martinelli maybe to Ward-Prowse. I think Smith Rowe, might start. I think he might start ahead of Martinelli soon. Martinelli went a little bit quiet. I know he got the 2 goals against Brentford earlier in the year, but I feel like Martinelli's maybe gone off the boil a little bit last few weeks. Smith Rowe might win his place back. Obviously, Smith Rowe scored that goal against Brentford a few weeks ago. Did they play Brentford twice? I swear Martinelli scored 2. No, I'm getting that wrong. But Martinelli scored 2 a little while ago. But Smith Rowe scored against Brentford, and he might win his place back. So thinking maybe shipping Martinelli and Ward-Prowse. He's got Norwich. Let's have a look at Ward-Prowse here. Ward-Prowse. So Ward-Prowse's fixtures coming up. Norwich at home in 27, then he doubles in 28, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and then 29, 30, 31, he's got Watford, Burnley, Leeds. So there's some nice fixtures for Ward-Prowse, Tommy.
Yeah, very nice fixtures. I also was looking at him, but I feel like Coutinho or Mahrez just more of a goal involvement threat. So I think I'm going to pass on Ward-Prowse, but he is a good option, especially for you.
Obviously I've already got Coutinho in, and part of the reason behind getting Coutinho in this week was the fact that he plays in 27. Don't have to use my free hit. He's got that double in 28. Southampton Leeds. That's a very juicy set of fixtures, that, isn't it? Southampton. I think as soon as you see that LEE in a fixture when one of your players is playing, you're buzzing. You think he might get a few returns, and then it goes West Ham, Arsenal, a little bit trickier, but definitely for the next few weeks, Coutinho's an option. Who I should say, Mahrez. Mahrez doesn't double at any point, does he? But
no, he doesn't. And also, you've got Pep Roulette, so you're not too sure if he's going to come off the bench. But
he does get.
Now, like, he's on penalties as well, so he is a good option. Yeah,
definitely. I think Mahrez is always involved in the goals. When City play, and any one of those front players from City can score. Thinking with the double up with Foden and Mahrez could be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But he is also 8.7 mil, so I can just about afford him at the minute.
Nice.
Where if I bring Weghorst in as well, I can just about afford him.
Yeah, Quality. Nice one, Tommy. Well, we look forward to this weekend. Obviously, neither of us using a free hit, but I think a lot of people will. And obviously, I'm trying to fight to get back into that top 10k. And I think a few people around my game week rank will, my overall rank will be using that free hit. So I might fall a little bit further down, but at the end of the day, it's a long game, isn't it? We're halfway through the video now, Tommy, and we've got a new segment on the video, and it's we're going to do a roundup with a twat of the week. So the twat of the week this week is Mr. Matt Bannon.
Hey.
Crazy week. Well done, Max. Twat of the week. You win a free mug. It says twat on it. Sorry, I'll stop saying the T word now because Mum probably watching. Right, no, triple captain Tom, 29 points and average point 76. So Max has had an absolute stinker, Tommy. 29 points. What is he doing? Oh dear. No Salah. No Salah. No.
Didn't watch our video, did he?
He didn't watch the video. Didn't take any advice. No, he's had a shocker there, mate. De Bruyne captain, blanked. He did have Saka, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. He picked up a couple of points at least, but yeah, not a good week for Max. But you know, better luck next time, mate. He's down to 11th in the Hideout Memorial Shield, so he's done. He's having a good year. And Max, to be fair to him, he does like fantasy football. He does do his team and stuff. So yeah, but he's won this week's twat of the week. Hopefully, he doesn't win it again before the end of the year. Otherwise, he might get relegated. But yeah, we'll see. So well done, Max. Leave a comment to see if you're happy with your reward or not. Cool. Right, and we've got two more players we want to talk about, Tommy. And those guys are Anthony Elanga, who's rhythm as a dancer. Anthony Elanga, he can score from anywhere. The young lad from Scandinavia, he's pulling up trees now. He scored against Atletico Madrid, massive goal last night in the Champions League. Did you watch that game, Tommy?
I watched the first half and I fell asleep, so I missed his goal. But I turned it off because United were getting battered, so yeah. I thought there was no hope.
To be honest, mate, I think some of the Football United players send anyone to sleep, mate. So you don't need to worry about that at all. I think Rashford's like almost coming out of the team now. I think Elanga.
He's out of contention, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out of contention. I did pull up a news article here that Ralph Rangnick had called Anthony Elanga here we go. Excuse me. A role model that others must follow. Example. Yeah, I think he's really close to getting in that first 11. He was really good when he came on against Leeds. I thought he changed the game second half. He's obviously changed the game again last night in Europe. He's ready to start for me, and 4.8 million would be a steal for someone in the Man United first 11. Absolute bargain, mate. Bargain. Absolutely. Jesus, he'd be quality. And the other player we want to talk about is Jadon Sancho. I know we touched him last week, but he's looking really good now, isn't he? And Man United could do with him keeping his form how he is. I've just pulled up his career stats here. Bundesliga, he played 104 games, 38 goals, 51 assists. That's a total of 89 goal involvements in 104 games. Tommy, Sancho is a special player, isn't he?
He's a very special player. He's 20 years old, isn't he? 21?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, he's got loads of years ahead of him.
21. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 21. He's 21. He's 22. Next month, a month tomorrow, he's 22. So, Jane, if you're watching, mate, happy birthday for next month. Wish you many happy returns. If you want to come on the pod at any time, let us know. Yeah. So Sancho is brilliant player, and I think that front three of Elanga, Ronaldo, and Sancho is going to be great. So those are the two players that we're going to keep a keen eye on this week, Tommy. Right, and the other thing we wanted to touch on quickly was the game week 30. So I've still got two free hits in the bank, and I'm planning on using one in game week 30 because there's going to be a hell of a lot of blanks in that week. I'll just explain it to you now, Tommy. So you see here on the screen that at the minute there's 3 confirmed fixtures because these teams are all out of the FA Cup. That's Leicester, Brentford, Wolves, Leeds, and Villa, Arsenal. And you can see on the screen that another 7 of those fixtures could be postponed. So we could end up with a scenario that if in game week 30, there's only 3 games going ahead, and a free hit will be absolutely essential in that week. Otherwise, you're going to have no players playing. We're going to have to take loads of hits. Let's have a quick look at the fixtures, Tommy. So the FA Cup fixtures are here: Peterborough, Man City, Chelsea, Luton, Everton, Boreham Wood, Spurs, Middlesbrough. All those Premier League teams are playing teams in a division below. So if the favourites all win, then there could be a lot of blanks in game week 30. So looking ahead to that, Tommy, is that something you might consider as well?
Yeah, I was considering free hitting this week, but you pulled me to the attention of this, and if I think it's a great idea to hold off on the free hit, especially because I can field an 11 this week, so I'm going to hold off from a free hit, and hopefully the big teams win, and then there's a lot of blanks, so I can free hit in 30. That's my plan at the minute.
Nice, good effort. Yeah, I think, and then you've got so you only got one left, haven't you?
I've only got one left. Yeah, I've used one already. Can't remember what week, but
yeah, it's around chip season this time of the season, and at chip season, everyone's eating their chips up.
Yeah, still got my bench boost as well.
Bench boost, yeah. So, what we got? We've got about 4 minutes left. So, the bench boost. You've got to play in bench once Reece James comes back. I've got to play in bench, which is good for the bench boost because you can use it any week. I don't think you necessarily have to use that in a double game week. It's obviously ideal that you do, but I don't think it's the be all and end all to do that. I've just got to get Bamadelli out, which I'm going to be sad about because he's my favourite player. Bamadelli, watch him on the telly. So get him out and I have a playing bench. And then maybe we can look at the bench boost. It's nice to use it after a wild card, though, isn't it? I might use a wild card a little bit later in the season. And game week 37, I think every single team will double. So that could be a good week to use the bench boost. But you can use your wild card sort of around that and work it around it a little bit. Okay, Tommy, we've got a couple of minutes left. So I think that's everything we wanted to cover in this video. Thanks very much for joining me again, Tommy. But before we go, let's go back to the Tommy Lake Cup. The Tommy Lake and Elliot Lake Fantasy Cup. We're going to choose our players to who we think is going to score the most goals this not the most goals, you want like daft, the most points this weekend. I think you went last week, didn't you, Tommy? So you went first last week. You went to Salah. You took an early lead. So this, I think it's not very good to choose it at the time of recording, as I haven't chosen mine yet. But I tell you what, I know there's another rule we put in. Another rule we put in, Tommy, is that we are not allowed to choose a player who plays for a team they've already chosen. So you're out of Liverpool now. You can't use Liverpool again for the rest of this season. Next season, we're going to say you have to use every team at least once. I think that's going to be a rule that we'll implement next year. Yeah. So you can't use Liverpool. I can't use Spurs now. So I think the player I'm going to go for is who? Oh no, I can't go for Heung-min Son because I picked Spurs last week. I'm going to go for. We've talked about him on the pod already. We're going to go for Jadon Sancho this week. I've Watford at home. I know Watford kept a clean sheet, but Sancho, I think he could do something. I may maybe regret that now because Watford will sit back and he won't have any space to operate in. But I tell you what, Sancho's my pick. Tommy, who are you picking, mate?
I'm actually going to pick who you picked last week. I'm going to go for the big man, number 9.
Boring.
Harry Kane.
I retract Max getting swat of the week. I'm giving it to you, mate. How boring is that?
I'm just playing it statistically. They're playing Leeds. Leeds are open. He's going to score a goal. Yeah, I'm here to win. I'm here to win. What do you want me to do?
Ollie, I'm here to win. Yeah, you don't. No one remembers who comes second, do they?
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Wicked. All right, Tommy. I think we'll wrap it up there. But thanks very much for joining me. Have a lovely weekend. If I don't speak to you before, and everyone who's watching the videos got to the end. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you don't mind clicking the subscribe button, if you haven't already, click the like button, write a comment, anything, any interaction with it is absolutely brilliant. I really appreciate it. Tommy, you got a couple of mates who are watching. They'll obviously subscribe as well today. I saw Connor Woodhouse subscribe the other day. I was happy with that. Then send a message.
Good lad. Yeah.
Great.
He'll leave a comment.
Quality. All right, Tommy. Well, take care. What do you say?
Nice one. Cheers, mate. Nice one. Cheers, mate. See you later.
Good effort, mate.